I'm a proud parent, a foster dad, and I'm someone who struggles with my mental health. Talking about mental health is important. Since sharing my story, multiple people have shared theirs with me. And through sharing and talking about our stories, we have started to end the stigma. I'm fortunate to have a great network of people around me who support me, but not everyone does. Government needs to take the funding of mental health services seriously, and I'm proud to be part of a PC team who is fighting for people just like me. To make today's announcement, please welcome my friend and colleague, the candidate for Kirkfield Park, Kevin Klein.
No, sorry. Thank you very much, and thank you to my friend and colleague Bob, who I have just tremendous respect for because of my first couple of weeks in the legislature. I heard Bob's story and have spoken to him since, and he provides me strength, and I appreciate that very much. It's great to be outside this great facility today. It's an incredible facility. The hearing to approve this facility was the very first meeting I attended as a city councillor, and I was proud at that time to support this project, but we need more of them. This is a revitalized PC party. We have a new leader, Heather Stephenson, who has focused more on mental health and addiction solutions in this province than any other premier before her. Our PC team is committed to supporting Manitobans struggling with addictions and mental health challenges. We are proud to support the incredible mental health and addictions organizations in Manitoba, like the Canadian Mental Health Association, United Way, and right behind us, the Bruce Oake Foundation. The work they do is critically important. That's why today we're pledging more funding for these very organizations to support the incredible work they're doing. This includes a $2.5 million per year top-up to mental health service organizations. We will also invest $680,000 annually to fund the Canadian Mental Health Association Service Hub. This funding will provide stability to the sector and ensure that services are there for Manitobans when they need them. While the NDP did nothing for mental health and addiction services, they ignored them for 17 years. Our PC team will continue investing in resources Manitobans want, need, and more importantly, deserve. So many of us know someone who has battled with mental health challenges. Bob had mentioned his personal struggle, and I've mentioned mine before. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the day my mother was murdered, and I still suffer from mental health challenges with that on an ongoing basis. We must do our part to support every Manitoban who needs and deserves our help. Our party is showing that we take the funding of mental health and addiction services seriously. After 17 years of NDP neglect, we are the first government in Manitoba to build rapid access to addictions medicine clinics. We invested in more than 1,600 treatment spaces. And just this week, we committed to funding $10 million to Quest Health, an Indigenous Addictions Foundation organization. But we need to keep moving forward. It will take more time to repair the damages the NDP have done in 17 years. And that's why a re-elected PC government will double publicly funded addiction treatment spaces. We will go from 1,600 to 3,200 spaces. This will dramatically increase the resources available to people and families struggling day to day. Spaces like what will be available in the new upcoming Bob Oake Recovery Centre for Women, which will include childcare spaces for their clients. The fact is clear. Only progressive conservatives are committed to making more positive investments in recovery support for all Manitobans. This starkly contrasts Wab Kinu's NDP promises that lack substance, are unrealistic, and not fully costed. Wob Canoe and the NDP hope you've forgotten the 17 years of damages they caused in our province. The NDP had 17 years to do something to help those struggling with addictions. And what did they do over those 17 years? Nothing but raise taxes around 14 times. In fact, it wasn't until the PC team was elected that addictions clinics were built. That's what a stable, experienced, caring PC government will deliver. Our PC team will be there for our fellow Manitobans so they can get back to their families and loved ones. I hear daily from Manitobans at the doors and in coffee shops that Wob and the NDP are making unrealistic promises and have no vision. There's a proverb in the Bible that says, when there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. Heather Stephenson and my PC colleagues have a clear vision. And we will get the job done by working together to provide our most vulnerable with necessary resources to regain their lives, the services they deserve. Thank you. Awkward.
Yeah, it's the awkward handshake time there. I was remiss not to mention my colleague Scott Johnson. He is also fantastic. We, we will now open the floor to questions.